Watch me.
Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, it's Foog coming back to you with another Project Drastic update. And it's going to be a big one, let me tell you. Well, first of all, the surgery. There was a little bit of an update I made a little while ago, and I'll start by showing that so that I can kind of catch you up to date. So, let's start there before we continue, alright?
Okay, Project Drastic update. I'm over here at Framingham Medical Hospital. It's over there somewhere. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but Framingham Hospital. Well, basically, last Friday, today is Monday, August 29th. On Friday, I was given a message that my surgery was pushed back from the 30th to the 2nd of September, and I was like, oh man, that really stunk. But nothing could really be done about it. It seems that's just how it's going to have to be because of the way that they have set up the times and whatnot. So, September 2nd, that's Friday, 2011, I will have my surgery at, I said the surgery will be right around 11 in the morning, but I need to be there by about 9 or so. And then I'll have surgery. I hate the fact that I don't get in before then, but sometimes it's just what can you do. So, there'll probably be a few more updates maybe before then, or I'll just have video like right before surgery, and that should be pretty interesting. So that's about it. So till then, everybody, take it easy.
Okay, so basically today is September the 5th, and well, internet, I don't know what you think about this, but what do you guys say about that? What do you guys say? I am feeling fine. I got my legs working. Both legs working pretty well now. There's still a little bit of funkiness with the leg because it's healing. The nerve's been through a lot. Proof of purchase. Surgery proof of purchase right there. Things are going pretty smooth, you know? Yeah, the surgery is over. It's awesome. Boy, do I have a lot to share about that. We got a bunch of videos. My dad was the one who actually drove over there with me at the start of the day. And we were joking around a little bit, waiting at the surgery waiting room, what do you call it, patient daycare, ridiculous name. While we were bored, we were just chit-chatting a little bit, I had to give some kind of an update, so that's where I started.
Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, this is Foog in the hospital. I'm all IV'd up, and they get me ready for going into the OR soon. And they gave me the biggest needle available. It's awesome. I'm proud of that. Oh yeah, you gotta get the socks. These are the best thing ever. They give me socks, man. They give me socks. I get to keep these socks. I'm totally keep these socks. They got little floor grabbing footy sock things.
Yeah, sweet socking.
Yes, I've been socked. It's awesome. I'm keeping those socks right. And so I'm like all set to go. My surgeon hasn't showed up. I'll probably run into him at the OR. Because last time I was in here, I didn't see him at all until they wheeled me into the OR. They give me the anesthesia, and I was like passing out, and then he barely showed up or whatever. Barely remember. But for now, I'm just sort of chilling, playing some games on the phone when we're not filming. But we're solid. I don't really think there's anything else to update you with aside from I am stoked. It's going to be awesome, and I'll provide more updates after the operation's over.
A little while later, the anesthesiologist came in. Kind of funny guy. At first, I noticed his accent. I was like, you sound like a guy I worked with for a little while, who was from the Czech Republic, or Czechoslovakia. Czech, whatever it's called these days. So I thought he was Czech. I was like, you have an interesting accent. He goes, Slovak accent, but I'm from Bulgaria, he said. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And next he goes, well, I'm here to give you your margaritas. Opens up the little IV thing, pumps in the anesthesia, and I was like, okay, whatever. A few minutes later, and we have this.
So you get a little fuzzy look in there.
Yeah.
So I thought
I'm feeling a little bit of a fuzzy look in my head. So.
Well, fuzzy look in your head, that's normal. Come on.
Just got the anesthesia in me about a minute or two ago, a few minutes back, and at first kind of when he walks back out, there it goes. Everything's foggy, everything's fuzzy. But it's just kind of nice.
Oh, brother.
Drugs, man, drugs.
Alright.
Now it all smooths out, and then before you know it, I'll be wheeled into the OR, and I'll be like, hey, everybody, one's burger, see?
that was pretty much the end of me. You know, they next wheeled me into the OR. You know, we couldn't take video of the OR or anything like that. Not to mention, I don't think I'd want to have video of them chopping my back open or stuff like that. You know, I remember a few minutes of talking to the guys. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Dr. Dermel, what's going over on the corner? He was checking out the X-rays and MRIs, things like, you know, down to business, doing his job. I was joking around. You know, I take pretty well to anesthesia. I tend to act kind of like I get a little bit of a buzz. Some people are like anesthesia. You know, they're either like out or they're a mess. I'm like anesthesia. Really, the surgery it felt really. I was like, man, the last time I had this surgery, I felt like I was asleep forever. I had this long freaking dream. It was like one of those, you know, sometimes you dream, but you feel like you've been dreaming for a week. You know, the dream lasted forever. You don't know if you've been sleeping forever. You can't really feel it because you're asleep. But this time it was like, boom, I was out and I was back awake again, and it was almost instant. It was actually kind of cool. When I woke up, I was so sluggish. Just like waking up was like, do I really have to wake up now? Dad. And little did I know, I actually requested for my dad to start taking footage of me when I was still out of it. We got a couple to show you. Let's check it out.
Josh.
Hey, Mom.
After.
Can you check my settings?
Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, it is just after 4. I've woken up from anesthesia, and
It's still a turkey.
I'm delirious, sleepy, and I feel, I don't know, because I just woke up, but I had the weirdest dream. It was Sunglasses at Night by an artist I can't remember. That was all it was. And then I woke up. It was a very short dream. But I think I feel good. I can't really tell because I'm under all these blankets. I'm tired. But
How's your back feel?
I don't know. I'm sleepy.
But not hurting.
No.
Good.
No, I'm hey, Dr. Mel. Hey. Good morning. Hey, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, I just got out of surgery. I feel sleepy and delirious and sleepy, so there's not a whole lot to say right now, but I may end up staying at the hospital tonight. Maybe not, I don't know, but we'll see. For now, I feel like I'm still kind of in dreamland, and so, you know, it's all a little crazy, but I feel
That's
good.
normal.
Yeah, no pain. Just lie in bed looking ridiculous. And so there'll be more updates to come later on, but for now, basically, I'm in the hospital, doing good, everything's slick, and I'm still a moron, so standard fare. And
Indeed.
I'm still my Johnny. Still my Johnny. Johnny rocks. Anyway. More information later.
So that was like immediate, but then strangely enough, I decided that that wasn't enough. After the recovery room, they wheeled me out of there. You know, my dad and I. Well, my dad walked alongside the gurney. They wheeled me up to pediatrics. Just, you know, I guess they had places, they had open rooms or whatever, and that was one of them that was open. So they wheeled me into pediatrics. Well, I got to be like a little kid again. That was real nice. I told my dad, I remember this one, I remember this. I told my dad, you know, hey, you know, I'm done, I got the surgeries all set, you know, I got my validation, you know, or whatever, you know, I was all stoked, you know, I was like, hey, take another video, and he did, and this is what came out of that.
Ladies and gentlemen and everything between, post-operation, feeling solid, still got me my Johnny, and I'm in pediatrics. So if you look over there, I'm learning about lions, pandas, polar bears, and kangaroos. And I'm feeling pretty solid. You know, I just woke up. Last time I had the operation, I was in the recovery room for a good while, like waking up and...
He was again this time, he just doesn't remember it.
Well, I was asleep.
You slept it through it.
But I was awake in the recovery room a lot last time, so I was able to wake up and feel
staring. Now I'm all silly, but things seem to really turn out pretty good. So whether I go home tonight or go home tomorrow morning or whatever the deal is, it'll probably be pretty good, and there'll be more to come soon. Peace.
And, so that's pretty much all of it. I'm set. My back is healing up. The incision's still kind of like you can feel I got a cut in my back. It's about that long or so. So I can feel it if I bend or do certain things. But my leg's feeling good. I'm solid. And I'm ready to go. Well, a proof of purchase on my back. I got my proof of residency or something. So here's the thing. Project Drastic is no longer hamstrung. Project Drastic is going to be back on its feet. I'm already packing stuff away. I'm going back into work tomorrow, and maybe Wednesday if they don't fire me or whatever. I've emailed a letter of resignment, and they haven't heard, they haven't read it yet. It's Labor Day, but I basically told them, hey, I feel fine, but I'm going to leave. So, I'm not really sure how they'll take it. They could take it great. They could be like, hey, you're fired now. My last day, September 7th, this Wednesday, if I don't get fired beforehand. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, whether you're fans or this is your first time watching the video or I don't care, whatever is going on. Here's the story. I held back on this. I didn't want to say it because, say somebody from work got hold of this, but I'm going to California. September 15th. I pack up everything that morning bright and early and start on my way to California. Starting first, going to Pennsylvania. First stop to see my aunt and uncle. Then, after that, Brother Bunk, an old friend from college. Never mind friend, like I said, brother. This guy, he's a class act. I really hope they'll get some good video. You guys will be able to meet him. He's awesome. After that, believe it or not going west yet. Florida. Some of you may remember Brianna, and you saw a bit of her in the first video, episode 1 of Project Drastic. But I'm going down to go see her again in Claremont, Florida. Get a hotel for a couple nights. Hope that things go well. Have some fun. After that, I'll be heading from Claremont, Florida. Maybe not like the furthest southeast, but Florida's kind of like the leg out. Claremont's kind of at the semi-northern area of that. I'm gonna be heading from there straight out west, pretty much. Just straight across, like just north of the Mexico border, pretty much, aside from like the Texas butt. West from there, all the way out to San Diego area. Actually, it's gonna be El Cajon, California, to meet up with my sister and her husband first before I start out my new life. Probably spend a few days, a week plus. If things don't go too smoothly, it'll be a little bit more than a week. I hope not, because I don't want to be a burden on them. There's always a process that goes along with getting an apartment, but that's really it. This is the big thing. So really, it's 10 days from today. I'm gonna be on the road, and it's gonna be that morning. I can't think. My brain's going nuts. Okay, alright. I need to go see my neurosurgeon again. Get a back brace and stuff so I can keep my stuff together, because my herniated discs and everything like that could still be a problem up to the day I die, for all I know. I'll pack and go. So this is where Project Drastic gets really exciting, because it's all come together now. It's all just... Okay, I don't know what the thing was with the technical difficulties there. Just to wrap it up, Project Drastic is on the move. In just a few days, I'll be on the road. It's gonna be a little while before I get the videos of the trip online, because it's gonna be quite a process. But it's coming together. Project Drastic is good. We're go. Buckle up and take it easy.